What's up guys, Jonathan here, your local Las Vegas realtor. And in today's video guys, we'll be touring this house right over here. This house costs $537,000. It is 1745 square foot while also holding 3 beds and 3 baths. As you guys can see, the garage isn't fully complete, but this house is for sale. It is another KB model home right over here. And of course, once they move in, the garage will be complete. But let's go check the inside of this house and check it out. All right, guys, here we are. Let's head right into this house. Coming in, guys, straight to your left, as you can see right over here. Like I said, it is a new build home, a model home. So it says garage. So real quick, guys, let's go inside real quick. As you guys saw from the intro, this is what the garage looks like currently. Like I said, this house is almost done, but it does look kind of funky because they haven't finished the garage, but it is for sale and it is a model home. But trust me, the rest of the house looks very good. So heading straight this way, guys, we're gonna have right away, we're gonna have the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room right over here. So real quick, I'm gonna go through the actual living room right over here because it does look very nice. Here you are, so you do have quite a bit of room. Straight across from the living room, we do have the kitchen. But what I do like about this model house is that they do have this nice black countertop right over here with some cabinets. As you guys know, I'm someone that really likes black and white, so this looks really good. With, you know, in my opinion, you also have some vases. This one has these two have faces on it. I mean, you know, if that's what you like, that's what you like. You also have this nice marble holder kind of plate thing. I'm not sure exactly what that's called, but it does look very cool. You also have this nice area that has the greens on the inside. You have the vase, the books all over this glass. I want to say coffee table. Looks very nice. Straight to the left, guys, you are gonna have right over here the living room's dining room. And of course, like I said, I do like how black looks like and black and white. And this table right over here is black. It also has 2 vases on each side of this main vase right over here. Looks very good. You also do have some pull-out chairs right over here. And then straight to your guys' left, guys, you are gonna have the kitchen. Now, this is quite a bit for a house that's in that 500K mark. I think this is very, very impressive. You also have in the walk-in pantry right over here. And then walking around this way, guys, very similar to the other houses. You're gonna have the microwave, stove, and the oven right in the middle of the kitchen. And I do like how they have the white countertop. And I don't know if you guys can tell on YouTube, but this is not like black. This is more of like a darker wood kind of color. And in my opinion, like I said, I'm a fan of the black and white, but this looks equally as good. You have the white countertop with the darker wood color over here. Looks very good. Of course, the equipment over here is going to be the Whirlpool. So you have the Whirlpool microwave up here, Whirlpool stove right over here, and then the Whirlpool oven down here. But it is very nice, guys. I do like how they have plants in the kitchen as well. They have it on the tables right over here, right over here. And then, of course, you are going to have the Whirlpool refrigerator right over here. Looks very good. It does complement it being like the steel, like silver color. It does complement the wooden and the white countertops as well. Now, that isn't it for the downstairs. Right next to the living room right over here, you are going to have a walkway. So straight to the left, you're going to have 2 closets right over here. These are just to put in like some clothes. This one right over here to your guys' left, you can just like, they have something hanging right over here, and then a shirt, and then over here they have some paint, and you know, I mean, honestly, you could put whatever. Heading this way, guys, you're gonna have at the end of this little hallway, the bathroom itself. You do have toilet right over here, a sink right over here, and then a little towel holder right over here for the towel. And you also have this nice painting up here. It does look very cute. You also have this little basket to hold in extra toilet paper and some napkins. But that's it, guys, for the downstairs. Straight ahead, you'll get a quick sneak peek of the backyard, but we won't show it to you guys yet because, as you know, I saved that for last. I love the backyard. But real quick, guys, that is it for the downstairs. Now we're gonna head upstairs, and I'm gonna show you guys what the second floor of this house is like. Let's go. All right, guys, here we are on the second floor. Now, going to your right is gonna be the master's bedroom, so I'm gonna wait for that to do last. Heading straight to the left, guys, you're gonna have 2 bedrooms right over there. Straight to the left, you're gonna have a nice little area over here, like a closet to put in some stuff. Looking to the right real quick, I'm not gonna go over it too much now, but you do have a nice little loft area. As you guys can take a quick look over here. That is what the loft looks like. But heading this way, guys, you do have the 2 bedrooms over here. Like I said, this house is 3 beds, 3 baths. So you're gonna have the master's bedroom over there and then the 2 bedrooms over here. Now let's head into this room real quick first. Now, guys, I didn't know anything about football, right? But this very much looks like a room for someone that loves football, guys. I mean, you have some football posters over here, some hard work pays off posters over here, just to pretty much show off the room. It does look very nice. You, of course, have a window right over here that shows out the front yard. And then you also have this nice room right over here with this big bed in the middle. You also have the cabinets right over here that are also wooden with some nice lamps right over here. And then you also have a football right over here. All right, guys. So in this room, also, you also have this nice closet right over here. There's no light for this closet, so you can't really see too well into it. But that's all we have for this room specifically. Shall I say this football-styled room. Straight across from the hallway, you also have the second room right over here. Now, they made this one look very unique because there's no actual bed here, but this does count as one of the bedrooms in the house. It looks like one of those pull-out couches kind of beds. It does look very unique. You also have right over here, you do have the black wooden table over here. And it looks like over here they have one of those manifestation boards or just a board to put in all the stuff, like all your memory photos, all that good stuff. They even have an iPhone box right over here. And there's like some good stuff that you could fit over here. They have this nice kind of like summer styled beach chair right over here. And then coming this way, they have this wooden style cabinet right over here. I'll open that for you guys real quick. As you can see, that's what it looks like. And then on top, they have a vase, a plant, and this very unique book holder. I don't want to take any books out and mess it up, but it does look very good. You, of course, in the corner of the room have 2 different artwork up here, and then you actually have a tree over here, and this one's actually real. It looks very nice. You also have their couch bed right over here, and then this nice fufa to jump into right over here. Personally, I wouldn't, but that's what they have over there. Now, headed to the right, guys, you are gonna have the second to last bathroom of this house. You do have that very similar dark wood with the white countertop right over here. You also have some cabinets right over here. And honestly, it does complement the bathroom very well. It has like this white vibe to the whole bathroom with the dark wood and accents. Even the bathtub itself is all white. Of course, over here they have silver up here and then the silver nozzle up there. And then you would have like this kind of like white / silver poster right over here. And of course, the silver sink right over here for the water. Now, guys, that is it for this part of the upstairs. We're gonna head straight to your left. And here we are, guys. Like I said, this is gonna be the loft of the house right over here. You also have a couch right over here, a TV, and they kind of went with that black countertop with the wood style. This one is very different right over here. They do have this weird wood that's like multiple colors, as you guys can see, but I do think it looks pretty cool. You also have the wood right over here that holds up the glass table. They have a vase with some books right in the middle. And then straight across from that, guys, you do have the laundry room right over here. As you guys can see, some area to do your laundry. And then even straight to the left, you do have the Wi-Fi box right over here next to these posters as well. But guys, the main part of the upstairs that I wanted to show you is the master's bedroom. And walking this way, guys, look how big. Okay, the room itself isn't like crazy big, but this bed is humongous. I mean, look how big this bed is. Like this has to be like some humongous bed that I don't even know the name of. But it looks very cool how it's situated in between these 2 cabinets right over here, which are also as I said, wooden style. Both pullouts, you do have the lamp on each one over there. And you also have this unique plant pot holder. Looks very cool. They also have some marble down in there. But the bed is very humongous. It is kind of funny looking just because it is so big. Straight across from the bed, you do have the wooden cabinet right over here. That's right under the TV. You also have some stuff to put on the table. You have a vase. You have a plant right over here. And honestly, I don't know what this is, but it does look pretty cool. And then the wooden cabinet, you have some drawers to put in some stuff that you wanted to put, you know, like pictures and all that good stuff. Heading this way, guys, you are gonna have the bathroom right over here. Now, as you guys can see, the first thing you're gonna see is gonna be to your right. It's gonna be the closet right over here where you can just see some stuff right over here. You could put whatever you want, hang your clothes and all that good stuff. You also have a shirt right over here. It looks very cool. But heading this way, guys, as you guys can see right over here, you do have the main bathroom right over here. You do have the two sinks over here with the white counter and the wood right over here. And then right over here, guys, you do have another little like closet area. Straight ahead, you do have the shower. You also have it with the bathtub. Heading this way, guys, I'll show you guys straight to your left. You do have the nice toilet room right over here. But yeah, guys, that is it for the upstairs, guys. That is it for the master's bedroom and bathroom. Now, guys, we're gonna head downstairs and I'm gonna show you guys the backyard. Like I said, the backyard is not gonna be true to size because the whole point of a model home like this is to show off more of the house. But I'm gonna show you guys the backyard real quick and then we'll end the video after there. Let's head down. All right, guys, here we are. We are back downstairs. As you can see, kitchen to your left, dining room right over here. Now, like I said, we're gonna head straight to the backyard, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, here we are heading straight outside. This is gonna be the backyard for this model house itself. As you guys can see, in yesterday's video, we went through the other model house for the KB, and it was actually this one right over here. So they're basically like right next to each other because, you know, they are both model homes with the same new build. But this is what the backyard looks like for this house specifically. Like I said, these are gonna be new builds. Mainly and primarily just to show off the actual house itself, not the backyard. So this is what the backyard looks like. Of course, your backyard, if you say like bought a new build with KB, could look completely different. But we're gonna go over the backyard for this house specifically. Now you do have a nice sitting area right in the middle over here. You also have another little lounge area right over here with a nice coffee table right over here, where this is more of a, I want to say, main table. Straight across from that table, you do have a grill right over here. The next grill, and then even right in front of that, you are gonna have a nice turf area right over here. But yeah, guys, honestly, for this house, it being a new build, this is actually a pretty decent sized backyard. Of course, right over there, you do have the gate that leads out to the front yard where all the cars are and stuff. But yeah, guys, that is it gonna be for this tour here for this house. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you thought of this house. Thanks, and see you in the next video. Peace.